I think the big delta is if you just compare someone working at a startup versus someone working at a large company, like ownership of
Mhm.
what you're working on is significantly different, I would say. And I think another thing that's coupled with that is a lot of people leave big companies just from the bureaucracy and like speed of iteration. And so what's nice about a startup, or at least what I genuinely enjoy, is you're really going to own something end to end, and you're the only person that can really be blamed if it doesn't come to fruition. And I think that's just a super unique opportunity that you don't necessarily get unless you're leading massive teams at a large scale company.
Mhm.
And so that also puts you in a position to learn at a much quicker rate than you would at, say, a larger company as well.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll add one other thing to that. I actually don't know if the distinction between big and small is really the right one here because
Mm.
SpaceX is a pretty big company now and they operate with this sort of mentality. I think it is ownership, and that can exist at big companies, and additionally, just a lack of the political infighting that happens at big companies. So, at Google, you're not necessarily working for Google to make more ad revenue. You're working kind of against some of the other teams in some cases. I haven't worked at Google, so
Yeah.
this is
Perspective.
my perspective. Yeah, at Huli rather. I think I think having like a team that's unified, that's all working on the same project, and that like Evan might build something that conflicts with what I just built, and now his thing is better, so we're gonna go with that instead. Like that's not a fight that I need to get into. I'm not gonna go and like try to politically destroy him because he has a project that's gonna kill my hard work. But like that all feeds into us building a better product, and I think that's something that you lose at big companies because you don't have the same like shared culture, shared vision. SpaceX obviously has one of the coolest shared visions, and I think that's something that you really need to maintain as you grow to keep the team aligned and to keep them from getting into this area in which they are not fighting together to build this really good product, but fighting each other to build a better piece of the product or to have more ownership of the product, maybe not, to have more of a say in the product.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got it. And SpaceX, like you say, probably one of those rare instances of a big company that's still
yeah,
maintaining that, and you see how it's paying off for them,
yeah,
right? Like just
definitely.
Absolutely incredible
even,
milestones.
yeah, even at this day and age, they've been around for this long. They're still it just seems like they're just like literally shooting for the stars, right? And they're just
Yeah,
like doing these
amazing.
crazy engineering feats that seem like that should be a startup idea, but no, they're still doing it, right?
Mhm.
They have their Falcon that's just reliable and good, but yet they're still launching Starship, catching Starship. Like it's pretty incredible.